Good afternoon, everyone. This is YC from YC Cooks and Bakes. I'm just going to put a few ingredients together for our pasta dinner tonight. I am going to be making thin spaghetti, but my husband's not real big on a red sauce, so I'm going to try to do something different with the ingredients that I have in the house. And of course, trying to budget these days, we don't want to make it too expensive either. So I thought I would bring you along so you can see what I do. Just real quick for the sauce, because I'm sure you all know how to cook pasta and everything, but I'm going to bring you forward so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to start off with some a hand of ginger, and you can use ground ginger if you need to. And I am going to use some soy sauce and some chicken bouillon, and also you're going to need a couple tablespoons of olive oil and some peanut butter, and you can use honey, or you can use like 2.5 tablespoons of the no high fructose syrup. And also it's good to have some, either you can use some green onion or some fresh parsley. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to use about probably about 2.5 tablespoons of the ground ginger. And you want to take off this peeling first. Just use like a sharp teaspoon and go like that, like turn it over and go like that to peel it. So you can see the inside of it like that. Okay. And it doesn't take very long to do that. You see how quick this comes off like that. So it comes off really quick. And this will give a more like pungent flavor than just using ground. But if all ground is all you have, that is fine. That'll work. And it has, health benefits too. So let's see here. Now, I'm going to use some leftover chicken I have with this meal, but you can put shrimp in it. Shrimp goes good with pasta, chicken. Beef goes well with it, but I don't know about for this sauce. It would, mainly be for like chicken. Okay. There we go. And I'll clean this off of here. Okay, and you're going to want to, put everything in a saucepan, because this is going to be the sauce for your pasta. And I'm just using this thin spaghetti because this is what I could get at the Dollar Tree, because I'm trying to make this economical. But, if you have linguine, I would suggest using that. I like a linguine with this particular sauce better, but they didn't have any at the time at the, the Dollar Tree that I was at. So we're just going to use, what we have. Okay, let's see what this makes here. We're just mincing it up. It smells so good. I don't like ginger in everything. Like my kids really, really love it, and thank goodness, because it's so healthy. I don't like it in everything, but when you cut it, it smells so fragrant. You can't help but like the smell of it, It is so good for you, but I will have it in tea sometimes, but I have a son that likes it with ginger with like this vanilla tea that he gets, and I don't really care for it in that for some reason. I don't know why. But I like it in cooking sometimes. And it does this dish justice. So, okay, that's good. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in my saucepan. Okay. Now the parsley you can cut up for when you're done, doing your sauce. When you're done making the sauce and putting it over the pasta, then you can sprinkle the fresh parsley on it. So I'll go ahead and get a measuring spoon to do the rest of our ingredients. Okay, here I have a cup of hot water, and I'm going to use my broth. So we have this made, and we can set this aside. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and meet you at the stove to get these other ingredients done. Okay, the reason I did that was because I want to saute this ginger a little bit before I move on. So let's put in our 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Like that. Okay. And put the small burner on a bit. Okay. And at this time, I'm going to go ahead and put in, well, let me get this going because I like to have this sauteed a bit to bring out the flavor. Okay. This ginger has sauteed enough, so I'm going to put in my 2 cubed chicken breasts, and all I did was season them with some Mediterranean sea salt and some cracked black pepper. And we will saute these until they cook. Sometimes I'll roast the chicken ahead of time. Depends on how I want to do my dish. All right, we're going to let this cook. Okay, sorry about that. You know how you don't like to touch stuff with, raw chicken and everything on your hands. Whew. Let me turn this up a bit. So right now we have the cracked black pepper, Mediterranean sea salt, the roasted sauteed ginger, and 2 cubed chicken breasts. And I will cook these all the way through. Okay, you can see here where the chicken has turned white. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and put in some of my other ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and put in that cup of chicken bouillon. Okay. Okay, and at this time I'm going to put in about 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, which is going to give it that nutty flavor. And you can also sprinkle some peanuts on this dish when you have it all prepared. Like at the end of it, you know, when you put your parsley on, you can also put sprinkle some nuts on it, which I have sometimes, but I just don't happen to have any today. So so we'll get this going in together with that chicken broth. Okay. At this step, I'm going to put in my syrup, and if you want to, if you don't have this on hand, you can use honey. That is fine too. But we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And you know, you all good chefs have to taste their sauce at some point. If you feel like you need more of that particular kind of ingredient, well, so do it, you know. And also at this time, we're going to put in about 5 tablespoons of soy sauce. And I know that seems like a lot, but I'm actually making a lot of sauce. You can cut this recipe in half if you have a smaller family, or you're just making a smaller amount of sauce. But you know, I have to cook a whole pack of pasta because there's so many of us. I have no idea why I'm shaking like this, probably because I'm hungry. I should have, you know, taken time to eat today. Okay. But I had like a cup of coffee and I've been running. You can kind of tell I've been running. Okay. And I'll make sure I put this in the description for you. But it's cut up, 2 cut up large chicken breasts, and couple tablespoons of olive oil, and 2.5 tablespoons of ground ginger, a cup of chicken broth, 5 tablespoons of soy sauce, and about 5 tablespoons heaping of peanut butter, and 3 tablespoons of the no high fructose corn syrup, honey, salt, and pepper. And then I am going to probably thicken this just with a cornstarch and a little bit of water, and that is it. And it's going to go on our noodles, and I'm going to sprinkle, you know, a little bit of chopped parsley across it. You can use chopped green onion, which is fantastic, goes really well with this. But this is another option if you have someone in your family that does not care for the red sauce, or if they just aren't supposed to have red sauce or tomatoes. I know a lot of people who have arthritic problems like I do are supposed to stay away from so many tomato products, which is sad since there's lycopene in them. But anyway, if you are one of those people who can, I know I had a neighbor one time, he couldn't eat tomatoes because whenever he had tomato sauce, he would get gout. And we would see him in the evenings walking on his cold grass in the backyard with his feet. So crazy, some of the stuff that we go through. And this looks just beautiful. It may be thick enough. If I do put cornstarch and water, it's not going to be much. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now. That's what the sauce looks like. See? And I'll stir it. See how it's got a little bit of thickness to it? And I can promise you, with that soy sauce and that ginger and the peanut butter with that nutty flavor in chicken, it is absolutely amazing. And if you throw some peanuts across that with some green onion or parsley, it's almost like some kind of an oriental noodle dish. You know, and it's very satisfying. Yep. Oh, I want to show you something too before I go. Okay, many of you have seen this product at the Dollar Tree. It's baked soft pretzels, and there's just a little bit of salt on them. Well, we're gonna try to put some garlic butter on them, or garlic somehow on them, maybe sprinkle them with garlic powder. And that's going to be what we're going to use for instead of, garlic toast or garlic sticks, we thought we would try it with these. Since we're trying to, stick with most of our ingredients from the Dollar Tree, we thought we would give this a try with our pasta meal. So that's what we're going to have, that beautiful sauce with the ginger and peanut butter and everything, and on top of noodles and some of these. So I'll put everything in the description for you. And if you're looking for a different sauce other than red, give this one a try. And I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.